Imagine you have just built a huge movie theater with hundreds of seats. Opening day has arrived and customers have started entering. The very first customer asks, "Excuse me, where is my seat?" You suddenly realize you haven't decided how to identify every seat. Someone suggests, let's simply number the seats 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the last seat. At first, it sounds like a good idea, but then you think, wait, if someone asks for seat number 47, how will they find it quickly? They will probably have to keep counting seats one by one. That doesn't seem like a smart system. If you were the owner, how would you organize the seats so that everyone could find them easily? Pause the video for a few seconds and think about it. Imagine a theater where seats are simply numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. If I tell you to find seat 28, will you immediately know which row it's in? Not so easy, right? What if every seat has two numbers instead of one? The first number tells us the row, and the second number tells us the seat in that row. Now suppose someone has seat 1, 5. We first go to the first row and we count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th. So this seat is our 1, 5. Let's try another one. Seat 6, 2. We first move to the 6th row and we count to second seat. 1, 2. This seat is our 6, 2. Again, it takes only a few seconds. Much easier than searching through each seat numbers. Surprisingly, mathematicians use exactly the same idea to locate points on a plane. These pairs of numbers are called coordinates. Let's see how it works. To represent coordinates, we draw two number lines that intersect each other at right angles. The horizontal axis is called x-axis and the vertical axis is called y-axis. The place where both lines will intersect is called origin. We write positive numbers to the right and up and negative numbers to the left and bottom. Now the question is, how do we locate points on this coordinate plane? Just like we used two numbers, row and columns in our movie theater example, here we use x in place of row and y in place of columns. Let's see through examples how to locate points on this coordinate plane. If we have a point x, y on our coordinate plane, the first number x tells us how much to move along x-axis and the second number y tells us how much to move along y-axis. Remember, if x is positive, we move to the right side along x-axis. And if x is negative, we move to the left side along x-axis. And if the second value y is positive, we move upward. And if y is negative, we move downward. With this information, let's plot some point on this coordinate plane. Our first point is 2, 3. X value here is 2, so we move 2 unit along x-axis. So 1, 2. Then our second number is 3, which is y value, so we move 3 unit up. 1, 2, and 3. So this point is 2, 3. Here is very common mistake. Always keep in mind when we have coordinate, the point 2, 3 is different from point 3, 2. If you see 3, 2 on this coordinate plane, so x is 3, so we move 3 unit along x-axis, and y is 2, so we move 2 units upward. So this point is 3, 2. So as you can see, if we change the position of x and y, so we got a new point. These two are not representing the same point. So always keep in mind x comma y is different point than y comma x. Okay, remember we always read x coordinate first because we move horizontally first. Let's see another point, negative 3 comma 2. The first number here is negative 3, so we move 3 unit along x-axis to the left, and the second number is 2, so we move 2 units upward. So this point is negative 3 comma 2. Let's see another point, negative 2 comma negative 2. Here our x value is negative 2, so we move 2 unit left. Then our y coordinate is also negative 2, so we move 2 unit downward. So this point is negative 2 comma negative 2. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and locate point 3 comma negative 2 on this coordinate plane. Okay, so the x coordinate is positive 3, so we move 3 units along x-axis to the right side, and then the second number is negative 2, so we go down 2 units. So this point is our 3 comma negative 2. Let's locate some more points, 0 comma 3. Here x value is 0, so it says there is no movement along x-axis. And the second number is 3, so it says move 3 units upward. So this point is 0 comma 3. Let's see another point, 4 comma 0. Here x value is 4, so it says move 4 units along x-axis, and the y value is 0, so it says do not move up or down. So this point is 4 comma 0. Now we know how to plot points on a coordinate plane. But during this plot, did you notice something? Look at point 4 comma 0 and the point 0 comma 3. Here one of the coordinate is 0. So whenever one of the coordinates is 0, our point is going to lie on either one of the axes. Now notice one more thing. Look at both axes, x-axis and y-axis. These axis divides this whole plane into 4 regions. This is the first region, this is the second region, this is the third region, and this is the fourth region. So look at in the first region. Here you can see that both coordinates have positive value. In the second coordinates, the first number, which is x value, is negative and the y coordinate is positive. In our third region, both x and y values are negative. In this fourth region, x value is positive and y value is negative. Each of these regions are called quadrants. What we have seen is that if we have any point in our first quadrant, the x is going to be positive as well as y is going to be positive. If our point is in second quadrant, then x is going to be negative and y is going to be positive. In our third quadrant, x and y both going to be negative. In fourth quadrant, x is going to be positive and y is going to be negative. Here is homework activity for you. We used coordinates to locate points on a plane, but have you ever wondered how Google Maps or GPS knows your exact location on Earth? Search about latitude and longitude on the internet and tell me in the comments, are they also a type of coordinates? Okay, before we finish, let's quickly revise what we have learned today. We have learned why coordinates are needed. Then we have seen what x-axis and y-axis are. Then we have seen what origin is. After that we have seen how to locate a point on a plane. Then we have seen that x and y-axis divides the plane into 4 quadrants. Without plotting the point, can you tell me in which quadrant the point -5, 8 lies? Write your answer in the comments.